Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon, and this is a continuation of our Timberborn playthrough in San Fran, Beaver. As per always, the most perfect town in Beaverdom for Beaver Kingdoms with beavers everywhere. I actually have no idea what I just said. We left off last time, after that madness. We are plowing ahead very nicely with our aqueduct. We do have a metal shortage problem, which has become actually a scrap metal kind of shortage problem, because we have a beaver shortage problem. It's all gone a bit mental, really. It's all, it's the great triangle of triangles, really. And so to help solve that, we're currently building more houses to get more beavers. So over here in District 2, we do have 11 kits and 13 spare beds. So that's looking pretty stable right now. I have, however, gone and paused the hauling post. So if I turn that on, we're actually going to go up to 23 missing positions. And so these two numbers put together only make it 24. So we will need to expand a bit more. We've got 6 more coming. I would probably want at least one more house for now, if not the rest of them. Down here as well, however, though, we have 11 missing positions. 11 kits. But, of course, you know, due to the cycle and the turnaround, etc., that's not really good enough. We have 8 incapacitated. So we definitely need some more beavers down here as well. And so with that, I'm going to go and expand my Beaver Kingdom, basically. And so what I would love to do, because we do want to make this a very happy, friendly place, as per always. So if I go and do... Oh, but then actually I don't need to build any roofs, because they're in fact all covered by the roofs behind them. So what I can in fact with that go and do is if I grab a double lodge. Let's go and put that in there. And then go and put that in there. We'll start with a simple boost of 12 to begin with. Then we need... a set of ladders, and I think I am going to keep this simple and do platforms because, of course, woo, just go for a double. We don't really have the metal to spare, and so we're just going to go for that to begin with. And I'm going to start off by... if I put these two as a slightly lower priority, at least for now, because I want this to be built first, if I'm honest. Because that means the houses will be built one by one. And so therefore will come online one by one. And it'll just separate out the birth of new kits just a smidgen. Alright, let's go ahead and do full speed. And on the other hand, what I'm going to go and do is... you know, in fact, I'll switch this around. Let's make those high priority... and these secondary. Because yes, we do need to get more beavers, so we need to focus on the housing a little bit. Of course, we've got a lot of stuff to build here. We do have dirt once again. We do now have people fully manning our dirt extractor. Or excavator, even, to give it its proper name. And we are pushing forward with this. But then again, we are coming across stumbling blocks because we are running out of metal. Well, in fact, we've pretty much run out of metal. We are still able to build a bit more of the upright here. But here we've got installed because, of course, this is waiting for its metal blocks, unfortunately. We don't have too many of them, though, left to build. What I'm going to go and do is... these two right here. Yeah, they're waiting on metal blocks. Let's go and mark that one. And I'm going to sneak myself in here and mark that one as well. Mark both of these as low priority. Because they don't need metal blocks. Compared to some of these, which will allow me to continue all this construction, they can wait. To be perfectly honest with you, they can wait. Now, however, looking down here, I have some dynamite to blow up. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we have to go and place... a full set of level 3 or 3 depth, whatever you'd like to call it, dynamite. Oh, wow, and we are really trying to pump out that bad water, huh? The only things we have using bad water are our extractor and our explosives factory. So we don't actually have too much using extract, but it's definitely going down pretty rapidly. Okay, and we have 13 people missing from jobs overall. 6 now on this side, and 7 on this side. You know what? That makes sense. It adds up. How crazy is that? And we're going to go and place our last double lodge just in here. Let's go and call that priority. Only takes me a few logs. Very easy to build. So as you can see, our aqueduct here as well, it's coming along beautifully. Tower's almost done. We've got this one last upright to build. We've got a little skinny bit of it going. Well, hey, would you look at that? We've gone and built the other side. I'm going to put this as a top priority now, because once we've built this, we can get along and start getting everything else down. All right, all right, all right. And we are 2.5 days into a drought. Double check the reservoir. Looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. I mean, well, no, this one goes down at a different level. They're not connected in that way. We are pouring out the water because we are pulling it out just as fast. Now, this has gone down a smidge. It is slowly going down a little bit. But that is... No, wait, that doesn't have to be prioritized. This has to be prioritized. And we don't have the haulers turned on. I do realize this. But get it ready for when we do turn it on. And so, yes, everything is coming along very nicely. Here comes our last dirt block for this side. And so then what I'm also going to go and do is continue the building of dirt blocks along here. Let's make sure they face the right way so no dirt block gets built for the dirt block behind it. And that will be another wall coming on there. And then over to here, which is our future project. I have decided that we're going to go ahead and expand this back further down. We're going to expand this all the way to the end. So this needs to... is that the right size? Yes. I think so. We'll find out shortly. Quite frankly, these can be built whenever they're available to be built. Go ahead and grab our path. Go and extend it so people can reach it and build it. And let's go ahead and get rid of this road because it's ugly and doesn't need to be there. And then... I was wondering what they were all building. They're chucking my dynamite down. How lovely. And then, of course, then what we will need to build is our... First of all, our aqueduct outlet coming out of here into here. Secondly, our outlet coming from here, just basically washing down to wherever it wants to go. I think... I think... I think I'm not quite sure how I want it to look. So, you know, I'm going to come back to that. There's no rush. I haven't got water even coming into here yet, let alone here. So I'm going to come back to that. I mean, I've got some kind of idea of water coming off here, but I kind of wouldn't mind utilizing all of this as well. So I see it... I don't know. I see something happening with it, basically, but I'm just not quite sure what yet. I certainly see something happening with it. Like I said, yeah, just not quite sure what yet. But anyway, so we'll come back to that. I mean, that goes 1 down, that goes 2 down, but they need to go 3 down. So as well, we need blow some things up. We are going to have to place a couple of quick structures in there just so we can get to the center points and blow them up. And that will let that down. That can go 2 down. And so in essence then that could come 1 down. So we would be coming to this level if we blow this up down this way as well. Like I said, it's tempting. Most certainly. Most certainly. That would always then maybe think of expanding it out this way as well. Just having all of this turn green would potentially make me think of expanding it out this way as well. Having basically like a giant cross of water. I can see I'm slowly coming into the design thought of here. And so in other news, we are... How are we doing? Oh, we're chucking stuff down into this apparently. No, not this. Whatever comes underneath this. Ah! Which will eventually be this. That's not a priority right now. This is, and it's... No, we're still not getting any metal blocks to it. And then so up here we have 10 beavers, 16 empty beds. Whereas on this side, we have 4 empty beds and 24 kits. So we need a bit more happiness up this side. Now, it's a little bit difficult because I want to use this whole platform as a beautiful, like, luxury park on top of the reservoir. But we can still do something. Oh, and more to the point. So hang on, with this. Yeah, okay, that's correct. And so what we want is 3 of those. 2 more dirt blocks. 1 more dirt block there. And a couple more levees there. And then at the same time, and on this side, I'm going to use pure scaffolding simply because it doesn't take metal. And metal is currently a little bit of a crutch. Just 1 more. Whereas planks and logs, at least at this stage, aren't crippling my building power. There you go. We'll have that going up to there. And then we'll simply leave that like that for now. And can I blow things up? I can blow things up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that's the reservoir completely deepened all the way down. And there are plenty of things to get built. There is absolutely nothing to be shy about when it comes to building. We have dirt up here, don't we? Yes, we do. We have 102 dirt up here, in fact. All we need now is... which I can't click on. All we need now is 12 metal blocks. Which... I feel like... although no, we're probably... yes, I think the metal blocks are still getting into that, to be honest. Maybe, maybe. So over here, yes, as you can see, the turnaround is much, much higher in terms of available... well, turnaround, sorry, in terms of kits being born. That's because people... admittedly, it could be because we just are ending up with, say, 1 gap in every house. As you can see, this house is actually empty. Except for 1 beaver. So that could also be a slight problem. We've got another one here. I mean, technically an adult and a kid. So that's not going to... at least... well, actually... no, an adult now. There you go. So that one can actually turn around. But that could also be a factor. You know, necessarily not getting... a new kit per lodge. And even then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can only get 9 per evening, should we say? And that's if our that's if all of our beavers are feeling rather frisky. So what I'm going to go and do. Man, I don't know. It just seems right to me. Although in fact, it would seem right perfectly in the middle. So what we're going to go and do first is let's grab a double lodge. And then let's grab our brazier of bonding. Give our beautiful beavers, I think that's like a good old +5. I mean, that's not bad. That'll put up their happiness quite a bit, folks. Quite a bit indeed. So let's see how we actually go and do. So we have 17 beds. Like I said, the max we can get is actually, I think, 8. Because I think one of the houses hasn't technically got, should we say, a breeding pair in it. So the most we can go down to is 9 free beds, I think. Like I said, let's see how we do come morning. Let's see how many beavers are born. None, but one died of old age. He's down here, and he's down here. Right, so we had 2 born down here, but none up top. There you go. No, we got 1 spare beaver, in fact, down here now. And 17 kits. So yes. That's currently how things are looking. And, out of curiosity, because I'm not going to do this yet, because I don't have the metal. That puts us to there, and that puts us to there. Beautiful. So we can go and get that all the way across, nice and easily. So let us go and build this up in anticipation of what's to come. That'll be that. Then we have to do the same thing here. Now, for those of you... Yeah, that's not quite going to work, is it? Or is it? Maybe. Yeah, no, wait, that'll work. That'll work. And then what we need to do, which I'm going to place down now. So I will need 3 of those. And then we'll need the overhangs coming from here and here. They'll join up to this level. It'll cascade off the middle into here. And so fill my new area, basically. Yep, that's how it needs to go. And then... so that's 1 down. That's 2 down. That's 3 down. So... that's as low as we have to come. That will involve us landscaping out to here. Have I lined that up correctly? Yes, I have. Okay, so that's That's the beginning, so to say. And so then if we also build ourselves a bit of ladder by there. And do that. That will allow us to place a whole lot of dynamite. No, wait, I think I've gone too far. Hang on, that's 1 down, that's 2 down, that's 3 down. So that's in fact 4 down. That's a bit too much. So the only reason we actually need to get into there is to, in fact, build 2 blocks per there. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Yes, that is correct. Beautiful. And then so we also want to mark all of those resources for demolishing. Now, how are we doing for beavers up here? How are we coming along? We still have 15 unsuspecting beavers. Can we focus on that, please? We are, I mean, yes, because, oh, wow, because we are massively struggling for working beavers, aren't we? 23. 8. 10. 3 there, that's 13, and I suppose 10 here. Wow. Let's redirect 4 of these guys. We will put them back as soon as we can. That fills up that, which will help with building. Fills up that, which will help with my metal. And yeah, let's get a few things built, shall we? Because with a few more things being built, we can hopefully start to actually make some progress here. The number of beavers we have is very much holding us back. Well, there's no one in this building at all. Now we'll keep building that up. Over here, on the other hand, we've got 6 free beavers. That's how well we're doing over here. We have fully built all of this. This is steamrolling ahead. They're clearly not letting any of their metal go to the other district, so that they can actually finish this off and keep the whole project moving. Never mind. I think in that case, I am going to let's remove that. Let's remove that. It's all being picked up. Double speed. And then so we want a couple of levees here. And we want platform by there. Which I do also eventually have to put a metal cover on. Yes, who knows? Maybe we'll actually get a tiny drop of metal to come back into District 2. And we should actually be making a bit more scrap. One of the things they have got and improved in the 0.7 update, I say improved, changed, however you want to look at it, is that all mines produce a bit more scrap. Because, I mean, you know, I have come up here, I have a mine going, and yet I am massively struggling to get any form of scrap production for just 2 smelters. That's it, just 2. So, if this was actually late game, I have an option of, I think just 2. Oh no, 3. But either way, 3 mines. I mean, at the rate I'm going, I could provide scrap metal for maybe like, I don't know, I feel like it's almost like one mine for one smelter at the rate it pulls it out. It's low, put it that way. It's very low. But, yeah, so that happens. That very, very much happens. How are we doing up here? Oh, we're getting there. And then hopefully with this, with the improvement of happiness, we can see a few more beavers born. No, it's not too far. That's good. Okay, okay. And then, of course, with this as well, obviously, with... Wow. You were having a bad day, weren't you? No, he's age 8. Age 1. The growth speed will, in fact, increase. There you go. We'll get an extra 5% at least. If not, maybe... Yeah, no, it'll be another 5%. I don't think we're going to get it any higher than that. There you go. Boom, straight up to 12. An extra 5% growth speed. So not only should now, hopefully, we'll get a few more kits born, growth speed has also increased as well. So it's kind of a two-pronged thing. And hopefully we'll start to solve our beaver shortage problem in District 2, because there's a lot of work to get done. And there is a lot of beavers slacking when it comes to getting it done. It died. It died. Too far from a district to be reachable. That's understandable, really. To be fair, I could just do that. No, wait. Get rid of that building. If I was to... There you go. That gets rid of most of my problem. And then if I just go and clean that up. There's only actually 2 trees to get rid of. And so that would be a 3. This would be a 2. And that would be a 1. So that would mean if I come right the way to the end. Where are we? All the way up to there. That goes down by 3, that goes down by 2, this comes down by 1. And all of that is accessible from where it is. That gets marked with 2. Eeny, meeny, miny path. And of course, our beautiful and fantastical ladder, which we do know and love, especially at this stage. And then all of this will be blown up with a 3, and then obviously all of this will then continue to be built up. It will all be absolutely beautiful. And then that would simply mean, so I'd have this beautiful kind of weird cross thing going on. And I think I'd leave it at that for now. See how well the water goes and how well it expands. Let's go and remove these 2. And replace them with single dynamite there and double dynamite there. Look at that. That's been built up. We're now up here, filling up these parts. We've got these scaffolding bits being built. How are we doing? Still 16 free beds. Only 2 empty jobs, though. Those will be 2 builders. Because I believe... No, that guy's not on priority. But these guys are on lower priority. Just like our haulers. But yes, 10 kits and 16 empty beds. Let's see how we do overnight tonight, shall we? And see if we get any greater luck. Because we need more builders. We need so many more builders. I would love to turn this on. I would love to have beavers running around, bored out of their minds, looking for work. There you go, we got 2. Oh, in fact, was that 3? No, 1 is down here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people died of old age. None are up here, luckily, though, so they're all down here, and it didn't really make too much of a difference. Because we have 2 empty jobs, and they're both up here. Again, builders. So nothing changed whatsoever. Once again, can I get any metal up here? No, that's why I'm not going to really build anything more in this district, especially if it takes metal. Because at the moment, they are hammering through it all. And, yeah, they're starving everybody else of metal, quite frankly. I've got nothing built. Yeah, nothing built here. That's good. This is as far as they come here. I can keep them busy. I can go ahead and do that very easily. Get more of the walls built up. Although I say that, too far from a district to be reached. There you go, now they can be reached. All the way... No, it can't. Why can it not be reached? Oh, because of course the path doesn't technically exist yet. I haven't built the blocks underneath it, which we're going to put the path on top of. And so over here, once again, overnight. Would you look at that? Down to 9 empty beds from 14. We had a whole host of beavers being born. Right now, we are starting to get somewhere. Our general happiness is 11 as opposed to 5. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. These got lots of building in here to be done. Obviously, all the building here, etc. All to get done. I am going to ask it... No, let's just let it build naturally on its own. We've still got 2 missing. No, we've got 2 beavers looking for work. They just went and took 2 out of here because it's lower priority. Let's go do the same for this one. 1 beaver looking for work, but it's not up here, it's down here. But still, we have now gone and turned on our other builder's hut. And so now, would you look at that, we now have 12 builders. Towards the beginning of this episode, we were struggling with simply 2. Now we are all the way up with 12. That's very much going to help us get things built. And as soon as this finally comes in, still waiting on those metal blocks. We have 1, but I guarantee it's going to go somewhere else. We have all of these. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Although one's just been put down. 14. We'll call it 15. And then 12 and everything on top. So we've got another 30 metal blocks, I would say. Waiting on District 1. What I might do, in fact, is I'm going to go and pause that. That'll take about 15 off the order number, shall we say. Go and pause those as well. There's another 6 off the order number. So now it looks like there's... I'm going to leave it at that. There might be some people bringing metal for these ones. So there's 2 more metal blocks needed, I think, for District 1. After that, they can finally start coming to District 2. And we can get this built. And if I can finally get this built, we can finish off this dirt. I keep calling them uprights. It's not a tower. Hang on, let me think, ladies and gentlemen. What's the correct word in English here? Pillar? Dirt pillar? To allow us to actually finish this aqueduct. We have 3.5 days, and we've actually run dry. And things have died. Lots of things have died. That dies in 2.7. This should be good. 10.4. That's just fallen over. That's fine. Dies in 10 days. So yes, we'd love to get our 3rd aqueduct, or our 3rd reservoir, I should say, online. That will hopefully allow us to keep this full enough to keep these reservoirs full. I mean, we do make it so what? We made it to... I don't know how many days these would have been given, really. Died due to drying out. Yes, I'm not quite sure. All of this has died due to drying out. But a couple of days. So the looks of things, we're making it down to about 7 days. So we can make it about 15 days without closing this off or changing anything. So I'm hoping this adds... I mean, what am I hoping this adds? A good 5 or 6 days? Not the biggest reservoir. It's certainly not as big as this one. It's about half the size. I'd say it's not quite as deep. And it's about half the actual size that way as well. So it's a little under half the size. And this one does probably give us, out of those 15 days, because this doesn't do too much, unfortunately, probably a good 12, I would say. So hopefully we can get another 5 days out of this. And that is, of course, assuming that we have enough water coming out to be able to fill all of these. I think this is the last reservoir I'm going to be able to build off my original water source. I think I am going to have to start to come this way. And I think it's time to put that in. Although this goes off District 2, doesn't it? Maybe I should try and get this coming off District 1. We've got a lot of free beavers on District 1, especially compared to District 2. Yeah, see, look, they're all running off now to go and build that. And I don't know if we've technically... Well, we've got a lot of stuff to focus on back here, really. Because that was all placed a little while ago. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to go and break this link. So we're going to put down what they're doing and run back. And I am going... connect it up to District 1. Now, how do I do this? Let's go a little bit crazy. Oh, no, wait, I can't. I'd have to destroy things. There's a bugger. I was about to attempt to come under here, but because I haven't... This is all one tall bit. I would need another platform. I'd have to destroy this and redouble it up. You know what? Still going to do it. Still going to do it. Let's delete this. Yes, and then let's... 100% priority. And let's have things keep going forward. And then so, I want... grab a set of stairs there. Grab that going through there. And of course, by the looks of things, I could have in fact just gone via the water to begin with. And then simply actually used the dirt and made my way up. But hey, never mind. I didn't realize that was still there. And by still there, I never realized it was there to begin with. Because although I went and built it for its purpose, I'm sure I should have destroyed it by now. Never mind. Let's keep it. Hey, let's keep it. It could become useful again. So we're going to go and link this up, and then District 1 can start coming in this direction, because they're definitely going to be running out of things to do. Put it that way. Are we finally getting... It's almost built, ladies and gentlemen. We have almost released our beavers to start actually building the rest of this dirt block. In terms of beavers, how are we doing for numbers? We have 3 jobs missing. Okay. So we're still not quite in, you know, beautiful, beautiful, clear skies yet, so to say. But we're definitely getting somewhere. We are definitely getting somewhere. Are these guys... I don't know if I can mass select these, but what can I say? It's a race against my beavers. And now, it just looks like I have a bunch of confused faces on top of my aqueduct. Generally looking at me, I mean, I'm thinking the fire flowers from Mario. I don't know about you guys, but I've just now gone and planted a field of fire flowers from Mario. Anyway, look at that. We can look at that. The dirt's going down. The dirt is going down. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. We are starting to make some more progress. And what I'm going to do is I am going to push this all the way to the edge. Because by keeping these guys up top and keeping these guys down the bottom, I've technically do not have connected districts. I mean, it just doesn't happen. I'm going to go and say that this one is priority. Then this can push all the way to there. Now, I understand it's a very long construction train, but to be honest with you, well, the guys from District 2 can build it. There's nothing stopping them because they can build it from the inside, so to say. Like I said, absolutely nothing stopping them. I was about to say, where are they going? But they're running through the levees that I've gone and placed in the way. Okay, and the dirt is coming up both sides. Alright, we're coming along very nicely. How are we doing for numbers? We have a free beaver. We have 2 free beavers. Why did you just currently go and take beavers off? I don't know, I'm confused. Now there's 3 beavers. A whole bunch of people just grew up, like, all at the same time. I think I said, I don't know. Oh, it said I had 3 free beavers. I turn this building on and suddenly thousands of them turn up. You're still very much in there. All 6 of you are still very much in there. I mean, there's 3 beavers missing, and they're all these 3. I don't know, it's very confusing, that is. But either way, we have a whole bunch of haulers, which should help keep things moving a bit better, especially, for instance, our water coming out of the pump, and so therefore that allows these guys to pump more water. I'll have to keep an eye on it, but this pump is keeping all of this full. So I cannot believe, and that's for 122 beavers, so I cannot believe that this one for 57 is struggling. All I can think of is the fact that they kept having to run all the way up this long chain to empty their own water pump. With that now fully going, this should go much, much better. Water point, yes, the drought is over. We have water flowing. We will eventually get water flowing out of here. That's when we know that this is coming all the way around. And then eventually that we'll actually see that coming all the way down here. Now, I don't think I actually really need to cover this, to be honest. I mean, if I wanted to increase the height of this reservoir, which I suppose I could do, actually. Although I've gone and built all of these things now, and that would be a huge waste of material. Because in the fact I don't have much metal, that would be a huge waste of material. But I very much could have increased the height of this reservoir, because it is, in fact, a sealed system. Yes, that was always a possibility. But I think I've missed out on that one a little bit. 14 free beavers, none of them in District 2. All of them in District 3. What if we got paws that we could maybe turn back up? More to the point, I am going to... Let's take out a few of these. They are... a small blight on the landscape. Let's go and take out 5 of the small water pumps. They haven't been used in a very long time. I could unpause this lumberjack. But I'm not going to. How close are we? How close are we? 2 more dirt blocks, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2! One of them already has all the materials. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so, so beautiful. It is oh so beautiful. And we are missing 1 worker. Just 1. Bad tide approaching. I think this might be our first opportunity to see how much better the new bad tide drain, or should I say not really new, it's an extended bad tide drain, works. How are we doing? This is still not full. That has finally closed, so this should be filling up. Oh, it is, but it's actually really low. Interesting. We've only got 3 days left to fill it up, and if this doesn't fill up, then this doesn't fill up. And if this doesn't fill up, this thing's got no chance. Interesting. So yes, as you can see, we are definitely really... Terrible English. We are definitely needing to add another water source to what we're doing. Now, of course, we are, by the looks of it, about to get ready. Why? Oh, why? Basically get that one. Okay, well, a beaver is going to have a very bad day. A very, very bad day. Luckily, I have 100 antidote. So he can cure himself quite easily. But it looks like Strange Bob and Strange Sue might have a new generation of friend. Hey, the materials are there, they just need building. It's being built, ladies and gentlemen. It's being built! It needs 1 more metal block! It has that metal block. How about this one in the middle? How about this one in the middle? It needs all of its materials. But I don't care. We've almost joined our aqueduct, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a glorious event. I'm just going to stay here and wait till this... Wait till the 2 ends of our glorious aqueduct meet. Hey guys, this has gone up by 200 since we've gone and had the haulers. Go on, mate. Hammer that piece. Oh, come on, mate. Hammer harder. Oh, you weren't even doing that piece. Come on, mate. Build it. Build it. Come on. Show that glorious bridge. Look at him. Look at him. He's going mental. He's hammering. His heart explodes. Oh, he walked away. Oh, he's not hammering that thing either. Will somebody start building this? Really? Someone turns up, hits it for 6%, and then walks away? Does high priority mean nothing these days? I ask you. 67. What the hell? Now they're building this one. Come on, mate. No, he's not even building that one either yet. They're building this one. Well, it's about to be joined some way or another, but looks like it might be tomorrow. I don't know what these guys are doing. I mean, at this rate, these two are going to be built before this one. And look, now we're starting to build some levees. Well, that's now going to get in the way, isn't it? These beavers are crazy, I tell you. I don't even know what they're doing. Absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. Right. One thing we do want to do is we need another... That piece of path can disappear. That piece of path can actually stay there, to be honest. We need another terrain block. Just here. We need... platform just here. And we need a levee just here. Come on, guys. Get yourselves back to work. Let's finish this bridge. Well, hey, come on, lads. Come on. One more piece to build. I don't care which... Oh, no, it's already been built. The bridge is finished. It joins. It's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, the aqueduct exists. It's in no way anywhere near finished, but the aqueduct exists. Now we're building a whole bunch more dirt. Because we now have all of this side to build up as well. Oh, come on now, let's finish this as well. We can do it. Come on, guys. Although we're pretty much at the end of the working day. Go on, build that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is built. It looks glorious. Absolutely glorious. I don't know what to say. Did we end up getting a sick beaver? No, no one's gone down there yet by the looks of it. Putting all our effort into placing all this dynamite first. Alright, well, we'll soon have this bad water going somewhere else. And we can save these two pools. And somewhat continue to clean up the map. Lovely field of Mario Fireflowers. Instructions lack material. Only 11 of them? Did we get... Oh, we did get some water in here. Of course we did, because we've got water coming out here. Oh, so there you go. So we did manage to fill both of these up. So there's always that. So it was long enough, even with the little dry drainage that kind of happened. Now, how are we doing for food? We're doing pretty good food. Carrots are actually struggling, but then we also keep drying out a whole bunch of our carrots. And as for our sunflower seed industry, well, we keep annihilating that pretty much every single turn. So it's not a shock or horror if that doesn't go too well, shall we say. They're all doing fine. We are still struggling a little bit with wheat, but hey, let's put another guy in there. Because that is possible. Oh, do we have... We have 9 free beavers. 9 free beavers. We're going to start off by putting 4 more back in here. And then... Nope. Builder's hut. Whoops, not demolish building. I'm on completely the wrong thing. And then this takes priority. You can stay on normal priority, to be honest, in terms of workers. Because this place has 6 free workers. Only 3 kits. Oh, wow. So it's pretty much actually at capacity right now. There's not too much wiggle room. Although we do have 6 incapacitated. which I'd probably say is about average for District 2, to be honest. There you go. We're going to go and get 4 more workers, sorry, tomorrow. And resource numbers are looking okay. Planks are a little bit iffy, if I'm honest. Wouldn't do us any harm to get another lumber mill. So let's go and chuck one of those in there. That'll just help with the numbers a little bit. Up here, we're looking pretty good. Dynamite's coming in a treat. They haven't turned around and started building this, although they always can. And we actually have all of this paved, or impermeable floored, paved. So we can, in fact... Oh, wow, it's still coming out this way more to the point, so... I don't know. I suppose it's because the inlet is by there. No, but that should... That's just still full. Interesting. That hasn't gone down at all. That's very interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, there you go. Same way that it takes a little while to clear the bad water, it takes a little while to clear the good water as well. That's finally stopped. But that kept going for a day and a half. Now we have the bad water coming out and going off the map the way it should. Yeah, like I said, we'll see how easily that clears from there as well. That's interesting. A day and a half to clear good water. It did before take 2 days to clear bad water. Hopefully it won't take quite that long again. And this is filled up back to the brim, which is fantastic. This is not quite ready to be exploded. Ah, this has almost been built, mind you. So 1 down, 2 down. Yep, 3 down. That is the right place. What we also then need to go and do is throw down a whole set of dynamite. We can blow things up. Nothing quite like blowing things up. And I like how that's it. The path, I don't know. Oh, because I had a little ladder here, didn't I? The path I've clearly gone and failed with. Get rid of these bits of path, because we will need them out of the way. Yeah, all of those are still in range. That bit of path will be blown up. And why don't we also go and chuck that in there? Potentially chuck that in there as well. Done. We'll get a bit more of the walls built. We'll get the dynamite down. We still can't even blow this bit up yet. But we will. We will. We actually do have some metal. Let's pause all of these. That actually finishes the metal demand in District 1. And then all of it can start coming to District 2. Probably going to start struggling, yes, to get metal blocks in District... Well, I say that. No, we've got 31. I mean, this is about 20 worth, I think. So we should still get some metal blocks in District 2. And this glorious aqueduct, which has been going on for so long now, ladies and gentlemen, will finally get built. Let's look at this. The 3 down, 2 down, 1 down. Yep, that's correct. So that is now done. Beautifully, I'd like to add 2 more bits of dynamite, and we can get rid of this and start building walls. let us go and... get that already. Absolutely beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. And so, for the final act of the episode, let us go and place the next set of building. Let us go and get ready for what comes next, which is nothing short of beautiful. We'll mark these to be gotten rid of, because then we can go and triple dynamite mark all of this. I'm hoping, yep, the dynamite turns up when the trees disappear. So that is marked ready to be finished. That is going to be removed. The aqueduct has been beautifully joined from both sides. We do need to, of course, one tiny piece of impermeable floor there. But by the time, I am hoping that we get through this next bad tide, all of this water will finally be flowing into reservoir number 3. And flowing in beautifully. And of course, at the moment, if it overflows, it simply flows into the river where it needs to go. Anyway, so the catchment is all set up and ready, you could basically go and say. Now, once again, we are struggling a little bit for metal, but it's not too bad. We need 3 there and 3 there. All of this will get built very shortly. 2 there now, so there you go. Our metal demands aren't too high anymore. Oh, I can blow more things up as a final act. I say final act, and then, 20 minutes later, the episode ends. Oh, and of course. Of course. What am I doing, ladies and gentlemen? What am I doing? That needs to be blown up too. Otherwise, our water is getting nowhere. Okay, and so with that, ladies and gentlemen, with the aqueduct, look at it, the aqueduct mostly built. We are going to end the episode there. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. When we come back next time, I'm hoping this monstrosity is finally finished. How do we do over here as well, by the way? Oh, would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Did we get a sick beaver? Let's go and detonate all of that. Let's go and detonate all of that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, starting from the middle, officially now, this is the last button I'm going to press to end the episode. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until we see you again, as per always, I hope you can stay safe, happy, and healthy.